We often think that we are going backwards when we have a self-loathing or a body bashing or a I hate my thighs moment. However, I want to maybe encourage you to use this for your good and as a sign of something else. So, hello, my name is Tracy Brown. I'm a somatic dietitian and a tuned eating specialist. And this today, and particularly this week, we are going to be talking about the things that may feel like are your body's fault or the problem are actually, if we can use it to our advantage, it's going to be the solution to something that's real, to something that really needs your attention. So this isn't the easiest of topics, but I thought it was really important to maybe kind of have you armed and ready for this, especially this is holiday season time for a lot of people, especially in the United States. And a lot of stuff that sometimes is in our past or maybe it's in our future, but it's just more in our face because of time and circumstances and all of that are going to, until we've increased our capacity for these feelings, these sensations, these old traumas, whatever, to have some resolution, is that our tendency, if you have at least Western cultural body programming, if you've got this programming, you're going to believe that, like, if I just got a better body, if I was just smaller, if I was just fill in the blank, then this wouldn't happen to me. I wouldn't be feeling this. I would feel better. And I know that on the surface, there's some things that are true about that. Is that in fat phobia, if you aren't the cultural ideal, you're going to be like a real the face of something that seems to be the wrong thing. But I need you to, the wrong body, but I need you to remember that it's really about the system. It's not that you have a wrong body. And it's like this layer over the fact that when we say, I feel XYZ about a body part, or overall I'm just too big and that's unacceptable and I can't stand it. There's just, even if you have just this very vague, it's too big, and we're not talking about physical pain here or joints or all those kind of things today, but just like the general disgust, I need you to see that when you have this, I feel fat, when you have this disgust, when you have this whatever, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to, like, okay, what do I need to be with right now, or what support do I need right now to ride this wave of whatever's coming up. I might even not even know what it's about. I might not even remember it. Can I orient to the good? Can I bring some physical comfort, or what does my body need me to do? Because weight loss isn't going to fix that. Whatever it is, whatever sensation that is, whatever unprocessed thing, that's not really going to fix the problem. If you're like, well, Tracy, I know this is just about like what my doctor just said, that if I could just lose weight, XYZ would get fixed. And I would say, can we take a step back instead of blaming the body and say, maybe so, maybe not. And I know that doing that is going to cause me a lot more harm back into the system. Now, there may be some things I can do to work with my XYZ condition or my pain or my whatever, but to believe, because of all those feelings that come up, like if we didn't have a trigger around our body size, we wouldn't go to the doctor and have shame. So we're going to have to be the ones, and until like this whole system is just totally shattered and demolished, we're going to have to be in the ones individually and as a community encouraging each other to say, okay, look, it's not that everything this doctor might be XYZ saying is 100% not wrong or right. It's, okay, how can I not have, I'm having this big like overall shame collapse and response, that what's that about? And so that's your ticket, is to like, oh, well, maybe that would be true, but long term, the evidence doesn't show that. So it's interesting that I'm having this really shame response. And that has more to do with something that's probably happened in me than anything this person is saying. And I know that's really hard to hear, because in the moment you're basically not being heard and seen and listened to. And that's crappy in and of itself. It doesn't feel good. It's wrong. But we are adults, and we're on these kind of like on this, it doesn't always feel like we're on an equal playing field maybe with some people, but in reality we are. And when we notice, like, like, here's a person I'm paying to go to for, let's say, XYZ treatment or advice. And if I'm not getting treated on an equal playing field of dignity and respect, so here's somebody I don't need to give my power away to. They might have some information, great, and I need to consider it, but I also need to consider, like, well, is this, and all of you that watch this, and if you know anything about health at every size, know that, like, the research just isn't there that that long-term weight loss is going to fix much of anything. Or not long-term weight loss. Long-term weight loss doesn't exist, so it's not really a solution to a weight issue. This is more about, okay, there's a shame response going on, or there's something going on here that is bigger than just their really lame advice to lose weight and fix all my problems. And that's what I want you all to be thinking about. Or if you're out in the world in a day and feeling like, or you look in the mirror and you feel disgusted, it's like, okay, is this my thought, or is this my original thought? Or do I just believe this because this is what I was always taught? Or do I have to? Maybe this is what I was always taught. This is my, like, foundational belief. And it's doing me harm. It's making me feel sad and scared all the time. So maybe this isn't correct thinking. And I know it's going to take some time. Everybody here knows this. I've been through it. It takes time, more time than the way you want it to. But it's being willing to not run away from the flinch, and not believe ourselves. Believe those somatic sensations that, like, something isn't right here. Don't deny that. And if it's fear, if it's shame, if it's anger, let's ride the waves of that instead of blaming our bodies. So this was just a little bit of a long merry-go-round of trying to get to the point of, I know feelings aren't always facts, but our body doesn't lie around something happened or something doesn't feel right. And is this based on a belief, a programming, or is my body saying something's not right? And that's what we need to pay more attention to and provide the correct response for, which is, tell me more, what's going on, and get off of the body bashing train in our head and more into what's going on inside there. What needs my attention? What needs support for me to slow down, to listen, to provide care? Yeah. So let's use these body bashing opportunities as just that, as something to say, hate hasn't gotten me anywhere. And I think I learned to hate myself because that's what felt like an option for me to get through what I'm getting through. But I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to. There's other options now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or comments about this, I know this topic's kind of heavy, but I think it's really important. Here it is, November. Many of us have a couple months of maybe doing holiday-ish things or having memories of things that aren't the easiest, and it's really easy to kind of want to collapse in and sink down. And this video is to strengthen you and to remind you that there are choices and there are options. And if we don't know how to get there alone, don't do that. Like, let yourself be supported. All right, and there'll be more to come this week about this. So if you have something you want to add to this, we are a community here. I really need you all as well. And it's almost like I feel like I need you all more than you need me, because you all are what keep these kind of messages going. And your nuances and insights and experiences help inspire me to keep doing these videos. So if you have anything, please email me. I would love to expand on the nuances of this so as many people as possible are encouraged. So thank you so much. If this video was helpful to you and you know someone who might benefit, please let them know as well. All right, take care, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.